There we go. Yes, baby. Come on, baby. Work for me. Let's get this black moon going on. All right. Greetings, y'all. How's everyone doing? Let me see what this is. Baby, the moment I decide to go live, that is the moment that everybody and their mama got to get a hold of me. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that nothing? Lisa, how are you, Lisa? Hi, my darling. Hello, love. Baby, I'm pulling my act together. Greetings, my moderator extraordinaire, Miss Yvette. How are y'all doing? Darling, y'all, I'm not trying to make excuses. This week wore me the actual fuck out. This week almost had a bitch. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This was the week. Baby, I gotta find my 8 of Pentacles in my cards. I gotta find my 6 of Pentacles. Miss Autumn, how you doing? Hey, I'm out and about just check. Okay. Please do the replay because Miss Autumn, this black moon, for all my creatives, especially y'all need to hear this one. Snow White, good evening, my love. Welcome to 773 Oracle and Tarot. Miss Martha, greetings. I need my pentacles. Where are my pentacles? Y'all, I literally walked in the house about a minute before I was supposed to come on live. Trust and believe. That is not how I like doing my shit. No. But you know, when you making money, you got to do what you got to do. Am I right or am I wrong? Lisa said, that's right. Okay, honey, every woman works. You know what? And I'm going to tell you something right now, y'all. I'm a thoroughbred. I do not mind the work. But baby, listen, please, I don't want to be thirsty. Please, I do not want to be hot. You know what? I could almost take the cold, but not the heat. And by all means, if I got to go pee, baby, you're going to get more out of me if you attend to those physical needs than anything else. All right. Greetings, y'all. How's everyone doing? Hey, how has this week been for you all? Listen, we almost out of eclipse season. Babies. You know, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. Electric, is that in a good way or in a bad way, Snow White? Was that in a good way or in a bad way? Wonderful. I got to see my brother. Wonderful. Y'all, wait a minute. While we're waiting for people, we got 7 people to chat. Listen, well, we got people up in here waiting. Let me say something to y'all. So next Saturday, me and our 2 moderators. And by the way, y'all, throw some hearts in the chat for my moddies, okay? These women got to work, but they always make time to find their way to be in the lives. So during the live, I thought that I said something about this Saturday we were going to do a field trip. Honey, one of my moderators sends me up. She goes, "Girl, it's not this Saturday. It's the 27th." What did I reply? I said, "Girl, the audience knows I do drugs. It don't matter. It's okay. They understand." So yes, Nene. Yeah, people are on edge. Yes, no. Yeah. I feel like the blood moon opened up. Okay, all right. Oh God, I'm gonna myrtleize this name. Venexar, I hope I said that correctly. Venexar, let's get into it, baby. All right, let's get into it. Because how do I want to say this? You kind of right. You partially right. Van, thank you, Van. Thank you, Van. Thank you. And you know what? I just noticed I got a mosquito bite. Y'all, I work at a sporting stadium, and baby, why people want to get married there is beyond me. But it was a lot of tea was spilled. Oh yes, oh yes, a lot of tea was spilled. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. We got 29 people in the chat. Y'all, come on. Please hit the like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're going to be doing some readings tonight. If time permits, just do the things for me, y'all. Just do the things for me, y'all. Please hit the like. Please subscribe to the channel. All that madness, and we're gonna get to it right now. All right. Okay. Wait a minute. I want to start with Ven. I want to start with what Ven said. Okay. So tonight we have got, tonight we have got this blood moon. Tonight we've got this blood moon. All right. But now the eclipse that came before the blood moon in Virgo. This moon is in Virgo, but before that one, it was September the 7th. We had the straight up blood moon, and that was in Pisces. This is the black moon. The one on the 7th was the blood moon. If you lived in East Asia, Australia, or in the Pacific Islands, you all saw that one, and that blood moon was heavy. That blood moon was heavy. That blood moon was symbolically the metaphysical death. All right. Before I go into all of that, let me just say this much. Lunar eclipses are all about endings, revelations, and dumping emotional baggage that you've been carrying. The Pisces eclipse that happened on the 7th, that was like a hit. That was like a reset. That was a hit to your reset button of your subconscious. Old patterns, illusions, attachments, it all shoved them up in your face and said, deal with this shit now or keep getting stuck. Baby, Cosmos does not play. The Cosmos is not, it don't give a fuck about your feelings. It gives a fuck about your progress. And as I said, this wasn't about that physical death. No, it was about the shedding of the outdated, emotionally spiritual shit so that you could step into something very real. You can't step into the real until you step into what's your bullshit. Y'all, I'm an Aquarian with a Sagittarius rising. I don't deal with the bullshit. I just don't deal with the bullshit. When it comes to children with bullshit, I might have a little bit more tolerance because they're learning their way. But when you are a whole grown adult and you still on the bullshit, baby, there's very little that I can say that's going to change your way. So that way I just avoid it and I just exit myself from the situation. Because if I get started, oh baby, furniture is going to be moving and people's feelings are going to be hurt. We don't need to do all that. We don't need to do all that. We don't need to do all that. All right. But like I said, that last eclipse was a cosmic invitation to clear your slate, to face your truth, and to let your authentic self shine. So now we had that one on the 7th. Now we sliding into the black moon. And after all of that shit that happened on the blood moon, now we are sliding into the blood moon after the purge. After that purge, the black moon in Virgo. This just ain't about a cosmic vibe check. This is a very hard reset. It's double new moon energy hitting in the sign of details, of discipline, of divine order. If your life is messy, Virgo energy is going to show up with a broom. Virgo energy is going to show up with a magnifying glass. Virgo energy is going to have your dossier about, here, bitch, this is how you fucked your shit up. Now go ahead and fix it. This is what this black moon in Virgo is doing. The black moon in Virgo got all the receipts. It got all the receipts. You cannot ignore the shit that the black moon in Virgo is coming for. The black moon in Virgo is coming for your bullshit ass. Did I say that? I hope I said that as concisely and as real as I possibly can. Okay. The black moon is the second new moon in a month. It's very rare. It's very powerful. It's a double reset energy. Virgo makes it, in Virgo, it makes it practical. It makes it very precise. And it's a very disciplined, heavy moon energy. It's not fireworks. It's cleaning. It's aligning. It's organizing your life. Virgo energy is pulling shit out of the shadows into the light, but in a microscopic detail. You'll feel where you're sabotaging yourself and where habits are messy, where your energy is off. So with the Virgo energy, it's going to be like, micro choices are going to equal macro impact. If any of that makes sense, put a heart in the chat if you understand what I'm saying when I said that the micro choices is going to equal macro impact. Because this black moon right here is going to expose all of your blind spots right now. So give me a heart in the chat if you all are following me right now. And there's a delay, so excuse me. Nay gave me a heart. All right. Okay, Martha got me a heart. Okay, okay. As long as listen, I look for key people. I look for key people to see. Vin, thank you. And again, Vin, welcome, baby. Welcome. All right. Let me talk about this Virgo shit right now. Virgo is about the service. Virgo don't want to hear what Virgo energy is not interested in what you say. Virgo energy is interested in the actions that you do. Virgo is service plus alignment is going to equal energy, manifesting energy. Let me say that again. Virgo is service plus alignment is going to equal manifestation energy. Universe is going to show up in your daily moves. How you work, how you eat, how you rest, how you create, how you maintain your boundaries. Your growth is proven in discipline, not just by meditation and in prayer. Okay, there's a lot of people. And especially when I joined this when I started this channel, there was a lot of people that would like DM me, and I would do some calls and stuff like that. I would do my online readings and stuff like that. And they were not interested so much in their readings as much as they wanted to pontificate on their spirituality. Oh, what they do. Oh, they've got their altars. Oh, they speak to their ancestors. Oh, they do this. Oh, they do that. Baby, I'm nobody you need to impress. I'm nobody that you need to impress. Virgo energy is not impressed by none of the bullshit that you talk about. Virgo energy wants to know, do you really speak to your ancestors? Virgo energy is like, do you really make access to your altar? Virgo energy is like, do you walk what you talk? That's what we're doing right here. All right. So here it is. We've had two eclipses. Both of them were designed for maximum impact for forward movement. All right. You had that blood moon saying, let go of the bullshit. You've got the black moon saying, this is your new life. But before you do that, you got to clean this shit up. All right. Here it is. Cosmically, we have been given the green light. Cosmically, we're given the door to walk through. But I need you all to remember something. If you all don't take shit away from what I'm saying right now, This goes for personal as well as social. People are very, very addicted to their struggle. People are addicted to their bullshit. And I say that to say this. If you're feeling frustrated, if you feel stuck, if your energy is feeling heavy, you just may be addicted to your bullshit. You're like running in place while everybody else is leveling up. You are feeling with anxiety, with regret, with resentment, and the universe is knocking because you won't answer the door. Spiritually, when you don't want to move forward, spiritually, your growth is going to be stalled. You're going to be carrying old energy that was meant to be released. Spiritually, you cannot move forward while you are clinging to the same patterns. You're going to feel disconnected. You're going to feel off-centered. You're going to feel and this right here, y'all, this one right here, before the sentence even leaves my mouth, it scares the shit out of me. Because I don't know of anything that is more frightening than to be feeling spiritually numb. Spiritually numb. The universe doesn't negotiate with resistance. Universal mind is not playing games with your ass. If you ignore these lessons, old cycles are going to get louder and they're going to get louder. Life will throw the same situations, the same people, the same challenges over and over and over until you finally get it. And my little terabytes, let me tell you something. Healing isn't linear. Healing is circular. You're going to come across the same pattern until you come back at it again and you react to it different. And then the circle's going to get bigger so that you can deal with some new bullshit so that you can expand. Once again, healing is not linear. We don't go from A to B. It's circular. If right here is where the bullshit happened, you're going to come back until you come back to the bullshit again. And when you were making your trajectory, if you learned lessons along the way, you're going to get your get out of jail free card, go collect your $200, and you're going to be able to expand your circle. Healing isn't linear. Healing is circular. Does that make sense to anybody? Give me a heart in the chat or give me a thumbs up if you all are feeling what I'm saying right now. Oh, we got a heart. Okay. I'm getting hearts. Okay. I only ask because I want to make sure that I'm not speaking too fast. I'm only getting hearts because I want to make sure you all are with me. And I just need to know if I need to break shit, if I need to break some more shit down. All right. So bottom line, universal line doesn't care if you're comfortable. It doesn't give a shit if you're comfortable. You refuse the change, you're going to stay trapped in the same loops. Accept it and rise. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Let me show you, tarot, what this black moon, it means to us in the form of tarot. All right, here we go. So right off the bat, so the black moon, we're talking about inner reflections. We're talking about soul alignment. We're talking about finding our truth. Baby, that's hermit energy all day long. Hermit energy all day long. This black moon right now, retreat. Go to your corner. Journal. Meditate on your personal systems. See what patterns keep you stuck. See what's working for you. See what's not working for you. But above all, this black moon right here is all about self-responsibility. Babies, I'm going to tell you right now, and this is going to be hard. And wait a minute, where's my name? Wait, I was told there's another solar eclipse. Okay, yes, Nay. But we talk about this one right here. Nay likes to call me auntie. All right. So all of you, if I'm the auntie, y'all are my nieces and my nephews. All right, niece. Let me say this to you, niece. And I'm going to hold your hand while I say this. Nobody in this chat right now, above the age of reasoning, nobody in this chat right now that considers themselves to be a full-fledged adult, nobody here is a victim of circumstances. You all are a victim of your choices. I know I'm not victim shaming. I'm not doing anything of the sort. I understand that there are circumstances that were beyond our control. I understand that. What I am saying is that it is a choice to remain in that energy or to say, you know what? This tried to break me. And you got me. I cried. It was embarrassing. It was humiliating. I feel broken, whatever. But God damn it, I am still here. And while I am still here, that means I have a purpose. So you did not win because I still have my purpose. And if I have my purpose, I still have my value. So no matter what the fuck you threw at me, I'm still here. Let me sit on that for a minute. Because baby, she cooking right now. Auntie is cooking right now. So with your hermit energy, right now, with this, we are looking at the highest good. What action can you take? Take alone time for yourself. Audit your habits, audit your routines. For this card right here, I'm going to give you, y'all are going to affirm. If you feel it, put it in the chat. If you don't, just let it marinate with you, all right? I like telling people to put it in the chat because it's a physical manifestation of you accepting what's going to come through, all right? So here it is. With this hermit, we're going to affirm. All right, y'all, I got it. I'm aligned with my highest self. I see clearly and act with purpose. I'm going to say that one more time. I am aligned with my highest self. I see clearly and I act with purpose. All right. Before I go on, let me look at the chat. Let me see what you all are saying. Can I get, yes, Lisa. Yes, Lisa. Exactly. I always tell people that and I get shit for it. Snow, let me tell you something, Snow. I can say that because I'm behind this keyboard and again, baby, I go back to my lineage. I'm an Aquarian with the Sagittarius rising. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody on Beyonce's YouTube gonna bother me. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nobody that I don't know is going to disturb my peace or shake my tears. That's just what it is. And wait a minute, and y'all, and here's the thing. Snow White, when you say you get shit for it, baby, here, let me say this much to you. Like when people want to throw me quote unquote shit, I've got to respect your opinion first. If I don't, it don't mean shit to me. Just the same way that my opinion don't mean shit for you. So I'm not going to get the shit. You're going to do that with a weaker bitch. Not here. There we go. Moving right along, y'all. We got the Eight of Pentacles. There we go. We got the Eight of Pentacles right here, babies. We're talking about skills. We're talking about crafts. We're talking about consistent work. This black moon, we're going to use this energy and we're going to focus on our daily habits. We're going to refine our craft. We're going to put in the repetitive work that builds the mastery. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Pick one. Here it is. Pick one area of your life that you want to improve on or you want to practice on, and consistently with this moon cycle starting tonight until the next new moon. Do it. Just keep doing it. You keep doing it. It starts with an action, and that repetitive action is then going to become second nature. Okay? So with this one right here, y'all, we're going to affirm. Oh, all right. All right. This one came easy. I am committed to growth. I perfect my craft with every action I take. I am committed to growth. I perfect my craft with every action I take. Once again, Virgo energy doesn't give a shit about what you say. Virgo energy gives a shit about what you do. We're going to move, babies. We're going to move right along. We got the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is we're all about the balancing of the giving and the receiving and a fairness. With this black moon energy, we're going to check where our energy is uneven. Are you giving too much? Are you getting too little? What are you doing to rebalance? What are you doing to rebalance? You all need to adjust your boundaries. Ask for help when you need it, or offer support consciously. And so often, especially, and so often in this society, especially with women, my guys that are here, this is most definitively a female phenomenon. A lot of times people want to talk about sisterhood and all that shit, but here it is. When a woman walks in the door, she looks good, she smells good, she whatever. I don't know why, but there's always a segment of the female population that wants to tear her down, that would rather talk about her across the room as opposed to sit next to her and be inspired. Why we do that, I don't know. I don't know. But that shit's got to be. We got to let that shit go. Y'all, for this one right here, we're going to affirm. We're going to affirm for this one right here. I am balanced in giving and receiving. I am open to support and guidance. I am balanced in giving and in receiving. I am open to support and guidance. Right there. Right there. Let me take a moment. For everybody that's new to the chat, please welcome them. Welcome to 773 Oracle and Tarot. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Everything that I just asked you for is free. And feel free to catch the replay. Catch the replay. We got one more. Right here. Ooh, the scary card. Yeah, death. Ooh, the scary card. Yep. We're talking about transformation. We're talking about endings, and we're talking about releasing old structures. With this black moon energy, we're going to be ending habits. We're going to be ending beliefs or cycles that do not serve our highest good. With this card, with this black moon energy, you can commit to yourselves. Commit to yourself to letting go fully. Let it go. Let the bullshit go. Let it go. You let it go with clarity and intention. Let it go with clarity and intention. You're letting the bullshit go, and you know that you don't need it. You're letting the bullshit know because you know that whatever you let go makes space for something better. Everything that you let go of is making space for something better. See, the thing is, babies, is that people do not like to feel that void. People do not like to feel that void. People are like, oh, my relationship might not be the best, but I'd rather have a piece of a man than a little bit. Baby, please. You can't talk to me about that. I'm not the girl I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. You tell me some bullshit like that. Oh, really? Okay. I love that for you. And I will take the fastest. I will jump on the fastest horse running to get the fuck away from you, because you are not going to infect me with your toxic low self-esteem bullshit. That's what we're not doing. One more time. We're going to commit to fully letting go. We're going to go with clarity and intention, knowing that what we leave behind is going to make room for something better. And with this one, we're going to affirm. We're going to affirm. I am free from the old. I'm ready to rise to my highest potential. I am free from the old, and I'm ready to rise into my highest potential. Get on the fastest thing running, babies. Look at that sunshine. That's where y'all are going. That right there, you leaving the bullshit behind. A new you is coming through, riding off into the sunset. The promised land. The promised land. Virgo energy shows you where you avoid your responsibility or where you repeat your patterns. Small, consistent actions are going to equal into an identity shift. Small, consistent actions will equal into an identity shift. This black moon in Virgo, this black moon is all about proving your I am. Are you a writer like Mr. Stevens or Autumn? This black moon in Virgo is making you prove the I am a writer in real life. Not just talking about it, but in real life. Whatever you identify yourself with, and I'm not talking about your job. Your job is what you do. Your job is not who you are. I am. I am a tarot reader. I am an oracle reader. I am a spiritual think person. On a daily basis. Wait a minute. And this is just me taking the actions that I can do. I read everything. I read everything that is spiritual. I read everything psychological. I read how to help people get over trauma. I read books on death and dying. Whatever it is I can do that will be of better service to my clients, that's what I do. That's how I prove my I am. You don't have to put it in the chat because it's personal. But I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, what is your I am? And what are you going to do to prove it? If you're going to call yourself a singer, I am a singer. Are you singing every day? Are you exercising your voice? Are you doing like some breath control? What are you doing? What are you doing to say that you are the singer? That's what this black moon in Virgo is not asking. That's what this black moon in Virgo is demanding you to do. Make one tiny change and repeat it. Your brain starts to recognize you as you discipline. One habit done daily is going to rewrite your story. Say your I am and act on it daily. I am a writer. Write a page. I am a singer. Do your scales. Virgo energy demands proof of a promise. Woo! Oh, I like that one. Virgo energy demands proof of a promise. I am organized. I'm going to make a schedule. I'm going to align with that schedule. I'm going to clear out my desk. I'm going to put my routines in action. You see, we're not asking this eclipse, this black moon is not asking you shit. It wants to see, what is the action? What is your action? So, in the way that I'm talking to you right now, it's hard. But that's only because the black moon in Virgo ain't gentle. This black moon in Virgo is not gentle. It's precise. This black moon in Virgo is demanding. This black moon in Virgo is insanely powerful. And I gave you the tarot guides, your introspection, your mastery, your realignment with balance, and you're letting go of the bullshit. You've got to, the discipline you provide is going to prove your I am. And the universe is waiting to reward you with your focus. So the next move is yours. Pick your cards. Claim your intentions. Do the daily work. Watch your energy shift with no excuses. This moon is showing receipts. Now show up. That's it. So that's all I got to say about the black moon. Let me see what the chat is doing. Jeannie Quilling. Greetings, Jeannie Quilling. Greetings, Mr. Stevens. I mentioned you earlier today. Okay. All right. That's all I wanted to come out here and talk to you all about. But if we want, are we doing readings today? What are we doing? Are we doing readings? Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Hold on for a second, y'all. Thank you, Mr. Stevens, because you know they're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. Baby, Mr. Stevens was with me when they got me for the Aretha debacle. Oh yeah, they got me with the Aretha. Okay, Lisa says yes. Lisa, oh, okay. Okay. Can we just take a moment to give it up for Whitney? Okay, because if they gonna strike my video, at least we can give her a little something, right? All right. So we've got excuse me. Lisa's first. Okay, Lisa's first. Okay. All right. We're gonna use the Moonology messaging cards. And we're just gonna use this deck today. All right. Y'all, literally, I walked in the door 2 minutes before I was supposed to come on live. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. But baby, she got to make this money. She got to make this money. Mr. Stevens says he would like a reading. Mr. Stevens, are you and your deck resonating with one another. Right? Honey, Snow White gave some hearts for Whitney. And Lisa, thank you, Whitney. Oh, gone too soon. Gone too soon. And can I just say, let me say this. Between Stephanie Mills, Shaka Khan, Whitney, and Cheryl Lynn, of course, Aretha. Of course, Aretha. Oh, and I forgot Miss Aunt Patty. Aunt Patty. You know what? I'm going to throw in Luther. I'm going to throw in Peebo Bryson, and I'm going to throw in Frankie Beverly and Mays. If that's all I could ever have to hear, I'd be all right. I'd be all right. Okay. She taught you how to sing, Mr. C. All right. You know, I think, you know what? I think she taught a lot of people how to sing. Oh, and then I got to put in Tina Marie. Oh, I loved me some Lady T. Woo! She could, Mama could, you could just hear that with Tina Marie, even if she was singing like Square Biz or something like that, you could always hear like that teardrop in her voice. Oh, it was so beautiful. All right. Right now, I'm going to pulling for Miss Lisa. Here we go, Miss Lisa. Mastery. There is no numerological breakdown for this card. This is mastery though, baby. Lisa, there's a portion in your area. There's an interest that you have. It might be like a little bit of a hobby. And the only reason it's a little bit of a hobby, or if it's not taken seriously, is because you're not devoting the time for more. You have to, and the thing is that with this card is saying that it could be more than what you're allowing yourself to experience. So if that be the case, Lisa, if that be the case, you got to give yourself more. You got to give yourself. Oh, I'm sorry. Child. It's mystery. It's mystery. That's how come I couldn't get it. It's mystery. And again, I just walked in the door, so give me mystery. So, darling, if that be the case, the question is, what unknown blessing or lesson is universal mind inviting you to explore? This card, it sparks of curiosity. It's like a psychological awakening, a spiritual awakening. And with this, we're talking about embracing the unknown, because that's going to foster creativity. But then it goes back to the mastery. So I really wasn't off the mark, but there is something that, Lisa, I'm just going to ask it the way it comes out and stuff like that. Lisa, do you have talents that you ain't telling nobody about? I'm waiting for Lisa to answer. While Lisa's answering, well, I'm waiting for an answer for Lisa. Let me just finish this card. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so words are, yes, people said I can sing. What does Lisa say? And why are you holding your back? Why are you holding yourself back from saying I can sing? There's some portion in you that is uncertain about that. You got to fortify that, because then that's what's going to lead to being more freer and more confident in that talent. And the thing is, Lisa, is that I get that infinite wisdom is speaking to you in hidden ways, and you waiting for clarity. You don't have to wait for clarity, baby. Go ahead and trust what is unseen. So, darling, what I'm getting from what you're talking about, Lisa, is almost even it's feeling like a blocked throat chakra. Thing is, though, baby, is that all we got to do here, Lisa, is alignment. That's all we got to do, baby, is alignment. Once you start trusting what spirit gave you, once you start trusting or understanding the words and putting the spirit in those words, all of the shit that you writing right now it ain't gonna mean nothing. It ain't gonna mean nothing. You're gonna be able to come back on here, and I'm like, Lisa, do you got talent? Yes, I can sing. But you know what, though, Lisa, I'm gonna say that we were just talking about Whitney, and the thing is that every great singer always had some type of insecurity about their instrument. And the reason why is because their instrument was attached to their humanness, and whatever condition their humanness was going to be reflective in their voice. But this is not a mystery, baby. This is not a mystery. It's a mystery to you because you don't know how far you can go with this. You're not trusting what you got. Right now, baby, trust what you got. Here, Lisa, here we go. And baby, this ain't even got anything to do with your voice. This ain't got nothing to do with singing. This is gonna be one for all over. Here we go. Lisa, you're gonna affirm. You're gonna affirm, Lisa. And if it feels right for everybody else, you could just put it in the chat. Lisa, you're going to affirm, I am open to the mysteries of life, trusting that divine guidance will come. I am open to the mysteries of life, trusting the divine guidance will come. That's your mystery, Lisa. I feel things that I don't understand what it is. That's your mystery, Mama. That's your mystery. That's your mystery, baby. Okay. Anybody else? Do we have any? Mrs. Stevens, did you say, who, do I have a list? You're third. Who's second? Jeannie. Okay, here we go. Jeannie, you here? Where you at, Jeannie? Thank you, Mr. Stevens. Jeannie going once. Jeannie going twice. All right, Jeannie, you out. Mr. Stevens, how are you, sir? All right, here we go. Miss Stevens. Oh, shit. Can you get that? Can you all get that? Communicate. Communicate. Michael, there's a situation right now that you're in right now where you are not. Hold on, let me put this away. Michael, there's a situation that's going on with you right now where you really not speaking truth to power, or where you really not saying what you want to say. You doing what you can to keep the peace. And you don't want to say what you want to say because you don't want to start an argument or nothing like that. But I'm going to say this to you, Michael. Truth spoken with clarity heals what avoidance will not. Truth spoken with clarity will heal what the silence won't. You got to trust yourself enough to know that, number one, your feelings are valid. Number two, you have a right. Michael, you have a right to speak your mind. And Michael, you cannot be responsible for other people's feelings. They got to be responsible. And let me say this to you. Feelings are internal data. You cannot be guiding your life by, we cannot be walking around wondering if we're going to hurt people's feelings. Otherwise, you're going to explode. Communication is going to build a bridge and strengthen connections. We go around thinking that people should automatically know what we mean or how we're feeling. And I'm going to tell you something. Communication is not the glue that keeps relationships together. Comprehension is. If I'm talking to you and you're not understanding what the fuck I'm saying, then what is the use of me speaking to you? Michael, you not only have to communicate your thoughts, you got to communicate your way. Michael, you got work. You got work, baby. Because this situation, sweetheart, I feel the reason why you're not doing it is because you understand that you dealing with a whole grown adult, and you cannot make them emotionally grow up to understand you. But the thing is, Michael, you cannot be walking around either not saying your piece, because what happens is that you are not allowing that person, you just might be the interruption to that pathology. Don't underestimate the power of planting seeds. There's no guarantee that the seed you plant will grow. But here's a guarantee. If you don't plant the seed, nothing will grow. You got to speak, Michael. You got to realize that in order to be heard, in order to be understood, it begins with you speaking with authenticity. This right here, communication, Michael, communication is the divine. It's the divine word being expressed through you. So where have you been being quiet, Michael? And what truth do you need to voice? Don't put it in the chat. That's personal. For Mr. Stevens, this affirmation is for Mr. Stevens. If it feels right for anybody, please go ahead and do it. But Michael, you're going to affirm. Michael, you're going to affirm. I am a clear and loving communicator, aligned with truth. I am a clear and loving communicator, aligned with truth. That's you, Michael. All right, do we have anybody else? Wait, I'm fine. I sent you a message. Okay, Michael, I'll look for it, baby. Yvette, okay, Miss Yvette. You know, I cannot do a reading without Yvette and show you all the beautiful artifacts that she stole from me in her bra in her world travels. Now I know this one had to hurt. Okay. I think she got that one from Bali. Okay. I don't know where she put this one, but I bet you that was a fun flight home. Okay. But yeah. You know this one had to hurt. But she's my friend and she loves me. So thank you, Yvette. Okay. Woo! Yo, we going on a field trip next Saturday. Honey, if I'm not back on Saturday night, you know I'm in prison, honey. You know, send your donations. Okay. Get me out. Okay. Wait a minute. It might just be all three of us. Okay. Yvette said I'm still walking funny. Okay. Woo, but I bet you that was a fun flight home. Anyway, okay. Look at. I don't want to know where she hid this one. Okay. So there we go. Okay. All right. Enough. Okay. You ready? Here we go, baby. All right. So this one, Yvette, this one right here. This one right here. It's Moon Dance is Celebrate. That one. This card right here, Yvette, is saying that every victory, big or small, deserves your joy. When you can celebrate your victories, whatever they may be, Yvette, that anchors gratitude and it amplifies your blessings. Yvette, like the spiritual question right now is like, Yvette, when was the last time you celebrated how far you've come. Yvette, when was the last time when you look back on your life and all the mistakes and all of the things that you've gone through, when was the last time you looked at yourself and you said, I made it? And not only did I make it, that those things that I went through, they made me better. When you pause to celebrate, your milestones, that boosts motivation and it reinforces you to do better. Because you're not waiting for anybody to give you flowers, because you've already known how to give your own. And this is what this card is all about. Right here. Realizing and honoring your progress, not your perfection. Your progress. Let me say that. Celebrating your progress, not your perfection. That reinforces you. It fuels you to be better for yourself, not for anybody else, but for yourself. Realizing and honoring your progress, you know, it fuels your resistance. When you, Yvette, when it's a party of one, just you and Yvette, when you celebrate, it's a declaration to the universe. I recognize the good and I call forth for more. You in your room, yay, Yvette, yay, Yvette, yay, Yvette. Universe is like, okay, go, Yvette, go, Yvette. You know, you keep amplifying the blessings, but baby, that's got to come from you first. And Yvette, so when I do my cards, I try to find out what question it needs to be asked. And you ain't got to put it in the chat right now, Yvette, but here it is. You know, because you know I don't want your personal business out here. But what small victory can you celebrate today that you've been overlooking? What small victory can you celebrate today that you've been overlooking? Did you let something not affect you today? Did you do something you didn't want to do, but you did? Did you clean the house today or some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? It's very much like that. So Yvette, here we go. Here you go, Yvette. You're going to affirm, I am worthy of celebrating my growth, my wins, and my journey. I am worthy of celebrating my growth, my wins, and my journey. Thanks for saying that, right? Oh, honey, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. And baby, anybody that would risk an international scene to bring me back this stone little idol, honey, shit, the least I can do is read for them. Yep. Sure could. All right, is that it? We good? Anybody else? Oh, we only got 4 people up in here. All right. All right, if that be the case, y'all, hey, thank you all. Use this black moon energy. Do your thing. Do your thing. Don't resist and keep moving forward. Stay in alignment. Y'all, thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow. Y'all have an amazing 5-day work cycle ahead of you. And thank you so much. Maddies, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mr. Stevens, Yvette, Nay, Lisa, Autumn, y'all, thank you all. So Snow White, Vin, wherever you may be, thank you all. Stay blessed, babies. Bye.